Congratulations on your win, guys.
감사합니다.
Thank you.
여기서 이렇게 쇼메이커 선수 얼굴을 뵙는 게 되게 익숙한데 이제.
I think we are very familiar seeing ShowMaker on this interview. So how are you feeling, guys? Extending your winning streak to the number 5. It's great that we were able to have a clean win, and I'm happy with this 5-match winning streak. I want to continue this win streak. And ShowMaker, now you tied up with Chovy on top of the POG standings. How are you feeling?
근데 딱히 POG보다
Well,
이제 팀의 승리를 먼저.
I don't really pay attention to my POG. I always prioritize my team's victory. It does feel nice to pick up the POG, but winning as a team matters more.
근본 비드라는 마음가짐이 아닌가 이런 생각이 드는데 경기 시작 전에 담원기아가 이제 경기 준비하는 과정에서 저희가 이제 선수들 개인 캠을 보게 되잖아요.
We get to see the player cam on the screen, and you were actually like shaking your heads toward Kenyon. I guess you guys were having some fun. Khan was even punching into faces of Kenyon. Was that something like threatening Kenyon to gank top? What happened exactly? Before the game started, we were just discussing our game plan. And he was like, "Why are you ignoring me?" And he was punching me. He was trying to punch me in the face. He had his fist towards my face. I guess Hamon Kia is feeling very comfortable before the match, right?
저희 팀은 점수가 서열이거든요.
I mean, our team's hierarchy follows the solo queue standings, solo queue rankings, and Big Brother Kenyon is on top, and followed by me and Khan. We just listen to whatever Kenyon says, but we are trying to make something different happen. We also wanted to kind of make him feel a little bit scary with our punches, but I think Kenyon is definitely the king in Tamon Kia. And Pyosik is a player who always brings pocket picks, so we were really curious to see something new from him. Did you guys also prepare something else in order to answer to his pocket picks? I mean, a lot of different cards that are available, but the paths are actually very similar, and I saw he prepared Ivern a lot in solo queue, so I tried to be aware of the fact, and I tried to study the paths of Ivern, but other than that, actually, every different champion actually has a very similar jungle path. What about the Mundo? As long as you know how to play into that champion, I thought it's gonna be an easy win. But they also had a good comp to lock in Mundo as a jungle. I have a question about the jungle path as well. As you said, that actually most of the jungle champions share a very similar jungle route. But there are some champions that go for 6 clears, but there are some champions that actually go for early game gank, for example, like Elise, which is not that common in the current meta. So do you think those champions are also viable? I think in the next patch, because of the XP nerf, I think ganking junglers will come online again. I guess 11.3 will be a huge patch to shift the meta. I was really impressed by the way you actually used the Pantheon. Oh, sometimes you used it to counter jungle, sometimes you used it to clear the wave. I've watched Bro using the ultimate of Pantheon last year a lot, and I saw him, he was just like not thinking when he's using the ultimate, and that's learned. That's what I learned from him. ShowMaker, do you have something to say? Would you like to add on to that? No! Kenyon is our big brother. I totally agree with him. I want to ask you about the mid lane matchup, because we had Syndra versus Victor for 2 games in a row, but you were actually dominating the lane with both champions. So what's the most important thing in that matchup versus Syndra and Victor?
빅토르는 레이저는
Victor,
솔직히
the laser,
쓰는 사람이 잘 쓰면 못
if you
피해가지고
use it really well, it's really hard to dodge. But Syndra, the orb,
잘 피하면 피할 수 있기 때문에
if you dodge it really well, it's actually easy to dodge. So dodging is really important.
오늘 사실 1경기도 그렇고 2경기도 그렇고 칸 선수가 미드의 첫
In
공을
both
좀
game
개입을
1 and 2,
많았거든요.
Kwan actually
그런
contributed
칸
a
선수한테
lot
완전히
by
슈메이커 선수한테
using it
아무것도
ultimate. His first ultimate down on the mid lane, was that your call or was that his call?
그런 콜은 이제 칸 선수가 이제 먼저 했어요.
Khan was the one making those calls that he's gonna kind of rotate down to mid. I was just doing my laning phase, but he said like, I have this tempo advantage, so he will come down to the mid lane, so I followed back.
네, 좋은 플레이인 거죠 이런 거는.
그렇습니다. 근데 이 경기에서는 또
In game number
사실
2,
바운스 얘기를 저희가 안
you had a
해봤었는데
Baron
레란드
still
바운스를 당하는
came out.
신현 선수
You got
해명 좀 부탁드립니다.
your Baron stolen by a row.
아니라 그럼
What happened exactly? Was that on Ghost, not you?
아 이거 원래 1,500에 같이 쓰기로 했는데
We said we're gonna use random smite at
그래서 다시
1,000 and 1,500, but we realized that Rand was not really enough in order to finish the Baron, so I think we should have just used the Rand faster and then smite it later. But Kenya, you barely lose that smite fight. How are you so good at it? Any tips?
생각보다 강타 잘 쓰는 편은
I don't think I'm good at smite fights.
쇼메이커 선수 혹시 하고 싶은 이야기?
A bit overrated maybe. I
저는
don't know.
아무 말도 하지 않아요.
I didn't say anything.
저희가 웃는 걸 봤는데.
동의합니다.
I agree, totally agree with
잘 씁니다.
our god, Kenyan.
그냥
He's good at
많이
smite.
뺏기다 보니까
Because I got my objectives stolen a lot. I tried really hard to focus on the HP of the objectives.
아 그러니까요. 네, 너무 사기죠. 동부요. 네.
네, 그렇습니다. 자, 이제 담원기아의 1라운드
Damwon Kia, your final opponent of the first round robin will be up against KT Roaster after a long holiday.
요새 LCK의 팀들이 다 잘해가지고
I think every team in the LCK is really strong, so we won't
해서
get caught off guard. We will do our best in order to get the win.
쇼메이커 선수도 각오와 함께 설
And
연휴 잘
ShowMaker,
보내시라고
any
팬분들께
holiday
말씀해
message over to the fans as well?
설 연휴 전에 마지막 경기 2대0으로
I'm glad that we were able to win 2-0 before the holidays. I think I can go get some good rest. And I hope everyone can enjoy this Lunar New Year. And after the holiday, I hope we can prepare really hard for the upcoming matches in order to secure the dub. And this will be the end of the interview with Damwon Kia players, and I'm going to pass it back to our casters. Thank you.